So this first part of the video is basically, going over some of the things that I've done to just kind of give you an idea of what sort of things I mean. The very first thing I put on my list was sing solo in front of a group of people, which I actually just did last week with my family. It's been something that I've been fighting with, and it always makes me really, really nervous to sing in front of people, so I really wanted to push myself out of that comfort zone. Some other really exciting things I've done are things like paragliding and river rafting and top rope climbing and trying out archery, going shooting with my brother. And then there have also been some simple, more meaningful things to me, like, just reflecting on the day, how can I be a better person? So on one day I might be focusing on how thankful I am for everything, just constantly like, oh, I'm really thankful for this air, as cheesy as that may sound. I'm thankful for these trees and this life and my school and my friends and just anything that comes up in the day. And another thing on my list that was kind of fun was I had a crush on one of my good friends for a really long time, and I wanted to kiss him. So I did that. We actually ended up going out for a while, and it was one of the most amazing adventures in my life. We did break up, but we're friends again, and I wouldn't change it for anything because it was like one of the most amazing experiences. I've never loved someone so much before, and I am so thankful to know what that was like, and it really helps me, figure out what I want in life. Which reminds me of a couple of other things have been related to, dating and stuff like that, like making a little rule set, advice, guideline for myself, like listen to your heart instead of just oh, I'm gonna rationalize this, oh, he did this, oh, he's just tired, every day, or just whatever happens. Oh gosh, let's see, another thing that happened is on February 29th, I made a leap of faith, and I became a Christian, which was really important to me, and I've always been the kind of person who's like, oh yeah, God may exist. I might believe in something. I certainly think it's possible. I just want to be the best person I can, live life, and never really thought about it. But put on my list, actually, figure it out, stop kind of tailing around it. And after I did all kinds of research, read a book, talked with a friend extensively, I actually found myself surprisingly believing, even though I'm a very technical and sciencey person, it all fit together really well, and I've felt like I've become a much better person since then, and a lot in my life has changed, and so much good has happened, and I'm really thankful for that. Let's see, I can bring up the list real quick and take a look and see what else was. Oh yeah, I went camping. And let's see. Oh yeah, just random little things like playing with bubbles or finger painting, eating with no hands. I will attach a copy of the full list of this in case anyone ever wants to repeat it or something like that. Or if they want ideas for their own little bucket list. Let's see. Another really exciting thing I did, because traveling is so important to me. I hadn't traveled on plane in like 5 years at least. And last week I went to North Carolina with some friends and had a pretty amazing time. I ended up dancing like crazy and just met a bunch of the locals and talked to them, and I just feel like this whole experience has really livened me up as a person, and I've become a lot closer to some of my friends, and I've really figured out a lot more about who I am and about how to deal with things in life and how to really do what I want to do now instead of like, oh, I'm going to finish my degree and then I'm going to go to grad school, then I'll get a good job, and then once I'm making enough money, I will go and travel. Yeah, that's gonna take a long time. I'm gonna be a junior next year, so yeah. Let's see. I also reconciled with a bunch of negative feelings that I've been having from things of the past, just bad experiences that I had, and I just kind of had days to just like make myself work through it and forgive the people, forgive the situation, and most of all forgive myself, because I have a really hard time doing that sometimes. I think those are the most important things. Oh, and the last thing I put on my list for the last day is just which I'm going to be doing on my birthday, which is this Saturday, the 14th. I'm going to promise to love myself and live each day to the fullest, because I feel like that's who I really am. And I don't feel so weird about making this video, because I want people to know that and know it's okay to just love and live and be happy no matter what your situation is. There's always a way to make stuff happen, and you just take it one step at a time. Looking back on this year, it has been so amazing. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I used to have really long hair, and I cut it all off, and now it's all short. I really miss my long hair, but I donated it, and I've done some other donation things too. And I don't feel like I've done everything, and I'm really thankful for that. Lastly, I would like to tell all my friends that I love them so much, and I wouldn't be here today without them. They make my life shine, and they make everything better. I wouldn't have been able to get through some of the roughest times of my life without them. I'm so thankful for them every day. I pray for them, and I just want to give them every ounce of affection I have, because who knows where I'll be tomorrow. And on that note, I'd like to make sure that if I do die one day, which I will, of course, but if it's sooner rather than later, I always want it to be a party instead of a big sorrow fair. A big party with lots of swing dancing and blues dancing and all the dancing in the world, and just have everyone celebrate life and the life that I had instead of me being gone. Maybe they can take some comfort in that I want them to live their fullest too, and hopefully follow this example maybe, or whatever helps them to do what they want to do and find happiness in life, even if it's, just another person or a good job or whatever they want. So, and all of you internet people, I love all of you too. I mean, like, not in the strictest, like, over close sense, but, like, I have love for all people. Just, it's grown over time, and I want everyone out there to have an excellent day. And just remember this, if you see it, and we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I see you.